Welcome. I'm Lauren, your facilitator today for a group regression. This is called Seaside to Starship. And so this is a guided meditation, visualization practice. This was a script that was done by Candace Craw-Goldman, the creator of the Beyond Quantum Healing method that I am a practitioner of. Before we get started, make sure if you have one, drink some water and get comfortable. You can either sit in a relaxed place or lay back and have a blanket, pillows. Make sure you're propped up and get yourself situated before we begin. Oh, and also, if you have like a piece of paper or a journal, notebook with a pen, that would be really good for what you want to write down after this session. So, again, thank you for letting me guide you today, and I hope this is healing and insightful for you. As we gather now in this safe and sacred space, I invite you to take a deep breath. Another. And another. So as we begin this journey, remember my voice will go with you everywhere you go. You will clearly hear me and understand me. And if any time you wish to return to your everyday conscious awareness, it will be so easy. You will simply decide when you wish to return to this room and this place by opening your eyes. It is that easy. So I invite you now to close your eyes and go within your beingness. Perhaps you might wish to set an intention for the journey we are about to share together. You might set the intention for yourself, a loved one, perhaps humans on Earth in areas of war or devastation, or maybe your intention may be for our Earth Mother, whatever feels right for you in this moment. Now you may or may not have experienced journeys such as this one before in your life, or maybe you have. It may be many with a group, but this evening you're sharing a brand new energetic space with this group of loving beings here and now in this beautiful city of light on the water, and so your journey tonight will be unlike any you have had in the past. Now, if you wish, you may place your right hand on your heart and your left hand just below it and begin to breathe. Become aware of how your body follows the rhythm of your breathing. In and out. Up and down. Allowing you to flow deeper and deeper inside of your beingness. You might even imagine that you are breathing through your very heart. In through your heart and out through your heart. In through your heart and out through your heart. Now you may place your hands anywhere they will be comfortable. And let us imagine that there exists a beautiful golden cord that goes from your heart deep into the planet. This cord passes through the floor and the ground and all the layers of the earth, all the way to the very center of our world, where it anchors itself to the heart of the planet. You are now in pure contact with your heart and its wisdom and the earth. You are grounded and stable and strong. When you are in pure contact with your heart and its life force energy, you are also in pure contact with your divine knowingness, inner wisdom, and original source energy. When you are connected in this way, you are connected only to the highest and most pure and benevolent beings. This is your protection, and also your deepest source of knowingness and wisdom. And with each breath, this truth vibrates deeper within your body, within your bones, and your blood, and your cells. And at the same time, this connection expands your conscious awareness. And as your awareness expands, you find it easy to just let go of all expectations about what might be in store for your journey. You find it easy to release the idea of anything at all needing to be in any certain way. And you find that that is a very nice feeling indeed. And so it is time to begin our journey. Not far from here is the most beautiful beach in the world. Sands so white and fluffy soft that they cradle your feet as you find yourself now there and walking slowly towards the shore. There at the water's edge you encounter the gentle and calm waves of a beautiful and clear sea. The waves, the waves, the waves. Moving in slowly, slowly, slowly. And the glassy, shallow water, with glints and sparkles dancing upon it, first colorless as it laps at your feet, then becomes light and blue, then farther away, aquamarine and serene, and further still, turns cool and deep and blue, blue, blue. And as you watch the gentle sea rocking and moving ever so slowly, you look to the horizon and notice the blue turns even deeper blue. The blue turns dark and velvety, and at the farthest point of your vision, where the water meets the sky, the depths of the ocean turn purple and rich and so very quiet. And then you might begin to have an awareness of the sun above pulsing warm waves of its shimmering rays, and you might think to look up into the sky. The blue, blue sky so high above, with only a few friendly white clouds here and there, clouds so white and filled with dreams, they float above your head like endless possibilities, endless opportunities, endless. And maybe you will begin to see something familiar appear from behind one of the clouds. And as this presence gently and with great ease slowly comes towards you, your heart smiles in recognition and comfort and ease. And the closer it gets, you see and know now that this object belongs to you, and it is your own personal traveling ship. You are so very familiar with it as you travel with it often, most often in so many of your nighttime dreams. This ship, your own very creation, is so very easy to connect with as it reads your thoughts and obeys your commands. Just like your hands move with your mind, so does your traveling magical vessel. You are connected then, and always have been, and so you might invite your ship to come and land on the soft, soft sand, just a little ways from where you stand. When it lands inside your mind, you smile. This vessel, a sight so familiar, so familiar, so welcoming, so beckoning. You've traveled together for no one knows how long. So long, so long, so long. The beginning of that time has turned in upon itself and is no longer a memory at all. Admiring the shape, the texture, the presence of your friend, the magical traveling vessel, you make your way to the ship and remind yourself of all of its familiar details, remembering every small part of your perfect creation and all of the wondrous places it has carried you to experience. Imagine now stepping into and settling into your vessel. And as you settle in comfort and ease, there is awareness now as you meld with your ship of the calling of the sun and a calling of the stars, and a call to remind you that you can visit worlds and places and times that exist even beyond their pulsing lights. And you might decide that yes, you wish to travel now to one of those places, the most appropriate place for this moment, the most perfect time for this time, the most aligning for your current alignment. And so you and your craft begin to move, so easy, so effortlessly, almost like a single being as you head high into the sky and wink as the sun goes by, and the sky grows deep and rich and purple as the sea below. But the sparkles here are not from glints in the water, but from the stars. And high above this place is the portal your soul always seeks, the one created for you and by you and for you, that will take you to the most appropriate time and place and space, and at that place that is perfect for you now. Moving through the kaleidoscope of colors and shapes and sounds, you and your ship are on your way now, purposefully yet gently, swiftly and with ease, at the perfect pace. And as you move and watch, as you pass by red stars and blue who nod their heads like old friends, as you continue through nebula and galaxies, in time and space, and you feel a push and pull from far away, so familiar, so familiar, so welcoming, so beckoning, and in a breathless moment that lasts no time at all, you are there, and the movement stops, and the traveling is complete, and you gather your bearings and take a breath. The time and place and space that calls to you at this moment is now here before you. And so you exit your ship in a way that seems right and begin to explore. The wide perspective first. What is this place? What kind of space? And the details pour in, taking it all in. Looking around as a point on a circle moves to complete one rotation, you register and acknowledge exactly where you are. Now sensing yourself as it enters and melts where you are, you feel and know and record now all the details of this. Who are you in this place? Do you have a face? It is easy to trace the outlines and shapes of your presence and self in this place, remembering also that just in case you see no face, that it may be you who have no outlines at all. Considering now the story that is here, that presents itself in front of you, by you and for you and with you, and then you take it all in as the explorer you are, with calmness and wisdom and faith. You know why you are here. Take all of it in, the whos, the whys, the whats, and the whens. It becomes so clear to you now. And after some time, no one knows for how long, when time has moved and morphed into timeless time, the gift of this journey here is presented to you in the clearest, most beautiful way. Understanding it now, accepting this place with strength that is grace itself defined and felt and experienced, and should you ever feel or find or believe a need to return, you can do so with ease. And so now that our journey has been completed, it is time now to once again return to our ship. And that is done with a single easy thought, that it should be so, and so, and so. There you are again, on your personal craft, as it hears your call to return back to the physical realm. And before you know it, you pass again by the nebula and the galaxies and the stars who are friends, who nod with a smile and knowing something of your journey by the color of the trail of light you leave behind as you drift back down to the planet and the soft, sandy white beach here so very close by. And before you open your eyes, you take note of the expansion of your heart and the increased depth of your wisdom and knowing, and you send gratitude to all who participated, your guides, your galactic family, your ancestors, you from the future, who exist as an ascended master and original source energy itself. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes.